two-way communication to the satellite comes down through this antenna. This is called a patch antenna. It's just a square film of gold sitting on top of a ceramic substrate. And this is a 2.4 gigahertz, basically a high-powered version of Wi-Fi. It's the same frequency and the same mode hopping that you guys all use when you connect your laptop to whatever Wi-Fi is available. This one puts out a little more power, so it can talk to us from 650 kilometers away. But the communications link is rather like if you were parked in your car in the parking lot outside Starbucks with truck in between, and you try to get the Starbucks signal. It's not very good. So our data rates are not too high. The links from these radios are not great, but they are reliable in the sense that we're able a couple of times a day to get some data down. So that's just sort of a general introduction. You can see I had a little help from my friends here. This is the team that worked on the Oreos mission. Many of them have worked on one or both of these other missions. And one thing I'll emphasize is that out of however many names there are here, 30 or something, I don't think there's more than one, at most two, that were full-time on any of these projects. So most of these people are working 2, 3, 4 projects in parallel. And that's what keeps the cost of these low. And when I say low, I mean by NASA standards low. It means sort of ballpark of a couple of $1 million. That's starting from basically a clean sheet of paper, designing the experiment, building the whole analytical system, building the whole satellite, getting it in space, getting all the data back, a couple $1 million. So it's inexpensive for space science, even though that would be a good-sized grant for a lot of basic research. This one was probably the quickest one we've ever done from the start, from our first meeting when we defined the 2 science experiments that happened in here, until we had our first orbital data back.